Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Thursday morning. I'm Bruce Dickey. Over there, that is Zach Steele. Zach Steele is here from the country station here in town, WNOI.
Is this Zach?
Sorry?
This is Zach?
This is Zach Steele. You really want to know what I was going to do? The reason that I hesitated?
Do tell.
Because I started to say, Zach, you spell your name the same way as Zach Starkey, Ringo Starr's son. And so I started to say, Zach Starkey.
I was first.
You were first. Well, no, actually, yeah, I guess you probably were first by a few years. Probably not by a whole lot, but by a little bit. Zach's here, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff today here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. As well, I'm glad that you are here. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for a few weeks. Just wondering if you had anything else you wanted to say.
You can't fib for nothing.
No, I can't. It is Thursday, June 4th, and Zach and I are going to talk about all kinds of different stuff. But first of all, let me tell you what's going on in and around town. As there are actually things are beginning to break up like an iceberg, as there are a few things starting to go on here. For instance, tonight here in Flora, there is the weekly meeting, I believe it's weekly, of the Weight Loss Surgery Support Group, and that's going to be at the Flora Depot tonight at 6:30. I believe they are continuing to meet. If you want more information on that, by all means, give them a call at 676-7753, and they'll give you all kinds more information on that. Also,
What time's donuts?
I got to tell you, I don't know if they serve donuts. It's a night meal, or it's a night meeting.
Okay,
so
cheesecake.
They probably. We'll get to cheesecake here in just a minute, Buster. There's a
don't
good reason.
tell me.
Yeah, there's good reason we'll get to cheesecake here in just a moment. But there's also tonight going on in Fairfield, actually this morning in Fairfield, the Illinois Baptist Disaster Relief folks, they are giving away free bleach cleaning solution available to anyone who needs it, including to schools, nursing homes, daycare, senior living facilities, businesses, families, whatever. Product is available for pickup this morning, right now, until noon from the First Baptist Church there in Fairfield. If you have any questions, you can call Brent Cloyd at 599-5059. You must bring your own containers. All right. I heard, oh, wow. What container would you bring for your bleach cleanser?
5-gallon bucket usually covers everything. But I was just thinking, my bathroom could really stand it, man.
Well, there you go. If you need it, you can always go down to the First Baptist Church today, and they'll be able to take care of you. They're ready for you.
No questions?
That's what it says. No questions, other than bringing your own container.
No, this is not for ingestion.
No. Certainly, this is. I believe the bleach for ingestion is maybe treated a little bit differently.
Oh, okay.
They probably try to run that through some kind of distilling device.
Good thinking.
Yeah, I would think so. One other thing going on, I believe this is still going on. I was going to text my buddy Bill Poss just to make sure. Up in Effingham tonight at Pinky's, they are starting the Pinky's Music Summer Series tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. Bill Poss is the featured artist. Of course, he's been on this show a couple of times. You recall that. He's traveled the world performing the original music as well as covers. All his life, he's written, recorded, and released several albums, hosts weekly open microphone places, produces music festivals, produces music with the nonprofit organization Poss Music Works, and tours with many famous and legendary musicians. His genre is folk Americana, but Bill can perform just about anybody. It's a free live acoustic set The music event brought to you by Pinky's and the summer music sponsors. That's, of course, at the Marina in Effingham. That's an open air, Pinky's open air outdoor restaurant with huge wooden deck overlooking Lake Sarah, covered with a huge canopy. It's got full food and drink menu, all ages, pet friendly, and please, they say, please continue social distancing.
I wonder if that's going to turn into Lake of the Ozarks.
It could. It could, I guess. I don't know if they have as many. I don't know if they have as many swim up bars like they did in that Lake of the Ozarks event.
That was a little out of bounds.
That was a little bit out of bounds. Those folks were maybe a little bit,
Drunk.
Well, maybe a lot bit drunk. Maybe a lot bit drunk. One other thing going on today, the Accomplished Quilting Roadshow. I think this is going to go on at the Thelma Keller Convention Center in Effingham. That's a 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock this afternoon. And again, they're going to try to practice safe social distancing there as well. You had one other comment you wanted to add?
Well, yeah, I was just thinking, there's nothing like looking through quilts and quilting supplies and things like that on a 95-degree day.
Hopefully it's inside. The convention center, of course, the Thelma Keller Convention Center, the nice big building there, but they have had shows this week in Paducah on Monday, Collinsville yesterday, and Effingham today, and I think they're going to Champaign or someplace tomorrow.
Moving north
all their way through. So get your quilting materials now and figure out what you need. What day is this? This is June 4th. That makes this National Safe Day. National Safe Day. There are many ways to secure a firearm that still allow fast access. There's no excuse to place easy access above child safety. And this helps folks hold the power to prevent tragedy from repeating itself. Of course, National Safe Day, SAFE, secure all firearms in the home. Ask the questions about unsecured firearms in the homes your child visits. F is frequently talk to your children about the dangers of firearms. And E, educate and empower others to observe the safe rules. As in my house, I probably shouldn't say it out loud, but in my house, yeah, it's safe as, I don't have firearms, so that's safe enough for me.
Safe as you can get.
It's about as safe as I can have. This next one, Zach, is kind of an odd one.
No.
Yes,
You found something odd?
I found something that may be just a little bit strange. Every year on June 4th, National Old Maids Day recognizes the women who never marry and remain childless. While the term may not seem flattering, less complimentary terms such as spinster has been used to describe single childless women for centuries.
I thought you were going to go with the card game.
This is not the card. See, it's been a long time since I played the card game. I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue as to how to play it these days.
It's like a bicycle.
Is it like, do you match colors or something like that? Or match?
I can't remember exactly, but you lay them out, it'll come to you. Whoever ends up with the old maid loses.
Well, that's why we're celebrating Old Maid Day today, because we want to glorify the old maid as opposed to call the person who ends up with the old maid losing. Doesn't that make sense? A little bit?
I was talking about the card game, not the...
Oh, yeah. I guess. So
how do we celebrate this, if you want to call it celebrate?
I will tell you.
Take them flowers?
How do we? Well, yeah, take them flowers. Take them pies. Take them cakes. That kind of thing.
Well, if that's the first time that ever happened to you, and they cling to you as you're going out the door, kicking and screaming.
That would probably not be very fun celebration then of Old Maid Day. But by the way, this is an old one. Usually the ones we talk about are like brand new days that some company has bought the rights
Sure.
to the National Day calendar or something. National Old Maid Day. Marion Richards of Jeffersonville, Pennsylvania in 1948 held the first Old Maids Day gathering. According to a June 4th, 1982 article, guests ranged from 75 years old down to an age when hope still flickered. Richard created the day to honor all the contributions old maids offer to their communities and their families. During Richard's generation, single women played a major role in many areas of the schools, churches, offices, and their families. While June is full of floral bouquets, white lace, and wedding plans, Richards had hopes that Old Maids Day would someday be as popular as Mother's Day.
So I take it she was one.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I haven't, I did not do that much research into it, but 72 years ago, I could see old maids actually being called old maids back 72 years ago,
Sure.
more than probably right now. But the exciting one for today, the really exciting one, this is National Cheese Day.
There we go.
Yeah, National Cheese Day. June 4th, National Cheese Day. An encyclopedia of cheese would cover the alphabet and broaden your vocabulary. It'll undoubtedly contain more variety of cheese than what you find at the local grocer. Cheese is produced from pressed curds of milk. The milk can come from cows, buffalo, goats, or sheep. Temperature and aging do affect the flavor and texture of the cheese, as well as spices and other seasonings. I must ask you, Zach, do you have a favorite cheese?
Yes, I do.
Really? What is it?
That
If you don't mind me asking.
I think it's cheddar, maybe American. I don't know. With a little bit of bacon bits in it.
Had a good cheddar.
Comes in the can.
Like Rotel?
No, the spray cheese comes in the can.
Oh, yeah.
You know, put it on crackers.
That's handy as can be.
Oh yeah.
I would say if you asked me the same question, I would probably call Baby Swiss or Havarti my favorite cheese. I like Baby Swiss. I'm not a sharp cheese eater. I like the small stuff. The less sharp.
But then you got to go cutting on that and everything else. You got that spray cheese, man. It's good to go.
That seems unsanitary, though, Zach.
Not if you're the only one that
Well,
does
I
it.
guess that makes sense. Did you know the dental benefits of eating cheese?
Well, calcium, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of.
Cheese is actually beneficial for your teeth. It contains a protein called casein that coats the teeth with a protective film and helps fend off acids that attack tooth enamel. Bet you didn't know that.
I'll be doggies. No, I did not.
The trivia section of today's show is underway. Folks, let's see. What do you want to see on Wabash tonight? America's Day at the Races starts at noon today. Belmont is open now. Churchill is open. On Fox Sports 2, Channel 219. Watch all the horse racing you like. Plus baseball, Korean baseball organization continuing the Lottie Giants versus the Kia Tigers. That'll be on ESPN2 at 2 o'clock. That is Zach. I'm Bruce. We'll be back right after this. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Zach Steele. Of course, you can hear Zach every morning over there on 99.3 WNOI. And actually, we're recording this on Wednesday, so you're probably on the air right now over there, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you can hear Zach over there on 99.3 on your FM dial, or go online and listen to if you're say in an office or something, put it on the internets, and you get a chance to see how you doing today, Zach. You doing pretty well?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm still kicking, so.
That's all you can do. I gotta ask, I didn't even think to mention this before we came on the air. Did you get an opportunity? You're wearing an Olympic Club hat, which hosted the U.S. Open back 5 years ago or so. You're wearing a Masters shirt. Did you get an opportunity to watch the Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning thing?
Yes, I did.
Did you have any thoughts on that?
Well, it's a made-for-TV event, and nothing surprised me, I'll put it that way.
Did you expect Peyton Manning to play? I thought Peyton Manning played very well.
He did.
And of course, Tom Brady did not play very well.
Well, Tom had a few shots. He had that...
had that 100-yarder that went in.
Yeah. Can't get any better than that.
No. Were you surprised by how well Manning played? I was.
Not really. I've seen Peyton play in other events, and he usually does a decent job. I think his handicap's like 6 or something.
If you see now, you'll occasionally watch golf on television, won't you?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy? Did you, from one of the results of this, of course, the ratings were the highest ever. They were talking to the players during the matches, or during the rounds and that kind of thing, in between holes, and they were all microphoned up. Do you think that there's any chance that the PGA would?
No.
No? Why not? I mean, wouldn't it seems like it'd be an automatic go for them, wouldn't it?
Well, in that event, they were playing for charity.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got paid to be there, don't get me wrong. But that was a charitable event. When they're out there on tour, they're playing for their own back pocket.
Yeah.
And they don't want any distractions.
Yeah, but boy, you can almost I could almost see the gears in used to be Tim Fincham, the PGA head. Mm-hmm. You could almost see the gears moving whenever the guys were chatting with each other and talking. Now, granted, it was a charitable event, so they were probably yapping it up a little bit for that purpose.
Sure.
But and you don't figure that Phil Mickelson is going to tell everybody what every shot's going to do before he does it. That was pretty entertaining too. Mickelson was going to say what his shot was going to do.
Well, that's usually just bragging is what I call it, but
well, yeah.
I guess it still has some entertainment value. But the thing of it is when you start telling people, that's when you really want them to mess it up. Okay, shank it over here in the pond,
Yeah, yeah. That's when you're telling the other team that, though. You're not telling Brady. You wouldn't have been.
Yeah, but it's on TV. You know what he's going to do here, and everybody's going, "Okay, you shank it in that pond over there." Now that you spouted off what you're going to do.
Did you ever? You used to play a lot of golf. Did you ever play with somebody who? Was it annoying? Were talkers on the course annoying to you, or did
No, not to me. Well, it just depends. It depends on what they were talking about and how much they actually did. But as long as they left you alone during your shot, I had no problem with them.
Yeah, there are some people, though, who I've played with before, and I don't talk much. Oh, well, yeah, I do yap it up. I will occasionally open my mouth on the golf course. But there are sometimes folks that do not appreciate the chatter.
It's just
the chatter of
personality types, That's like back in the day, Lee Trevino, who was always yapping.
Yeah.
And when he played with Jack Nicklaus, he drove Jack crazy.
Yeah, because they were playing. They were playing for their back pockets then too.
Yeah, we're talking U.S. Opens and things like that. And I think old Lee kind of knew that.
That's probably true. That was when it was fun to get Trevino and another yapper like Chichi Rodriguez or something. Mm-hmm. Get them into the same group and let them go at it. The fellas don't seem to talk nearly as much this day and age as like Lee Trevino did back in the day, do they?
Oh, no. Until you get to the senior tour now, you find a lot more talkies there.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Especially Rocco Mediate.
Oh, really?
He's always going a mile a minute.
Rocco's a talker, huh?
Oh, yeah, big time.
I didn't realize that. See, now, I don't watch much of the Champions Tour. My last memory of Rocco Mediate was when he was in a U.S. Open final
with Tiger.
And
playoff, 18 holes.
The 18-hole playoff, and Tiger beat him, right?
Yeah.
And
one stroke.
Beat him one stroke. Rocco didn't talk much that day. He may have been a little uncomfortable, if I recall right. Do you recall?
No, I don't.
That's 15 years ago.
I think that was 08, maybe.
Yeah, probably. There was it Tiger's last major before this Masters?
Well, before he had
the golf cart issues or the.
No, it was before he went in for knee surgery. he played that last round pretty much with a broken knee.
Yeah.
You know.
You saw them both play. I'll ask this and get out of here on golf. You saw Jack Nicklaus in his prime. I watched Jack Nicklaus in his prime, so I know you did. You saw Tiger Woods in his prime. If they were both in their prime, now granted this is never going to happen, both in their prime with the same equipment, who's the better player?
I can't call that one.
They're both out the best players of our lifetimes, I guess.
Yeah. Can't do it.
That's understandable. Understandable. We're going to take a quick break. Back here with Zach Steele in just a minute. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. May talk about baseball, may talk about country music. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff. Back after this. Stick around.
At Back and Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
I'm a bunch of wind. And just like your stomach after that strip mall sushi, I'm a bit unpredictable. Let's redecorate. What's the matter, Tanya? I thought you loved being spontaneous. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, I might break the bank too. So get Allstate.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. In Salem, call Brandy Drink Pool.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Do appreciate you tuning in, however so you are. My guest today, it is Zach Steele from WNOI Clay County Country. Of course, Zach, you've always been a big baseball fan. Are we going to get to see any baseball this season?
Oh, man, unless you want to go at the park and watch some dad and his kid.
That's going to be about it, you think?
I think. Major leagues, it's all about the money, and they'll never get that straightened out.
It's kind of
50 games, 110 games.
You had 80, then 110, then 50. So, I mean, it's kind of tricky.
And then prorated payments. It's coming to the point where they're just going to have to say.
And that actually probably right soon. This week was the main week that they were thinking they were going to have to make decisions to be able to play in July.
Yeah, well, you got to go through training again, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I would think most of these athletes are pretty good shape, but.
Well, they got to build up arm strength a little bit.
Yeah, the pitchers.
Yeah. Have you noticed? Now we are in your experience over the past 3 months. Have you noticed a bit of a slackening? Are we beginning to come out of this thing, or what are you thinking? Or is it just
no? I just
people are getting sick of being cooped up.
What are you talking about? Baseball or something else?
Either one.
Well, I think a lot of people are sick of being cooped up. I don't know anybody that's been cooped up.
Really?
Yeah, living in a small town, people are like, we ain't got none of that bug around here, So I'm going back to business as usual. And then you go into any store, and the people working in there aren't wearing masks, or
it kind of depends. Actually,
I haven't seen any I won't mention any stores, but 2 or 3 of them anyway.
Yeah. Kind of depends. Some of the ones that I've gone into, and you'll see. For instance, yesterday I went to go see an attorney, and had some business I had to take care of, and I was not permitted within like 8 foot of anybody. I walked in, the documents that I had to look at were sitting on the front counter, and the people that I needed to talk to were standing back about 10 feet from that front counter. And we had a conversation there at the front reception desk, because of course they're not letting people in willy-nilly anyway, and they were expecting me. So yeah, there's basic, and they had the documents were sitting there, and there was a mask right beside them, in case I had forgotten my mask, which I had left in the car. But so I guess you'll see. But then again, you're running into people or to places that aren't doing a thing. Do they?
Yeah.
Have they put the plexiglass up or anything like that?
Yeah, they have done that, but that's it. That's it.
When do you think, or do you think you would feel comfortable going back to a baseball game? I guess it's all speculation.
Well, I don't know, man. There's a lot of ifs and depends there. I guess, if they're going to give a little extra time, check everybody's temperature going in, that would help. But you're also going to find the goofballs that say, you ain't taking my temperature.
Yeah.
Well, then, sorry, sir, you're not coming in.
And that's the thing. You see that at you'll see that some different stores. Actually, mainly it seemed like they were in California, that were turning people away that without masks. And I guess each store runs their own they run their own rules on that, don't they?
Sure they do.
Yeah.
I got a kick out of,
What's that?
I don't know what store it was, but it was like one of the marts where the manager came up to this guy and says, "Sorry, sir, you can't shop in here without a mask."
And the guy,
Well, his response to that was, "When I checked this morning, I woke up in America. I've got my freedoms."
yeah.
Well, the store owner didn't. I would have had a hard time biting my tongue on that one. Say, "Yes, sir, I'm the same way. But I run this store, and I have the freedom of saying you will wear a mask or you will not shop in my store."
That's what the guy said, or that's what the store owner?
That's what nobody said.
That's what nobody says, yeah.
But somebody should have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, you can't fight with these people. You can't argue with them.
Well, you're running into hard heads. I mean, you're running into hard-headed folks wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking that was basically that was the one. Was that the one also where the dude said, "I woke up in America and you won't let me. You can't. You got to let me in," or something? And he said, "My 3,000 followers are going to be pelting you with."
Yeah, good old social media.
Good old social media. Zach's favorite. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back here. That's Zach Steele. I'm Bruce Dickey. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after this word. Stick around.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagers offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagers also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagers is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, "Together, we're going to rebuild." Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zing Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Zach Steele is here. He is the your morning personality on WNOI's 99.3 Country, Clay County Country, and we're talking about a wide variety of subjects. It's been kind of tricky. Zach, I don't know if you saw it. There are occasionally some restaurants reopening, some restaurants not reopening. Have you, I guess you probably have or have not been in a restaurant to eat for a while now, huh?
Been a long time.
Been a long time. There is a restaurant. Let me tell you about this. There's a 3-star Michelin restaurant in Virginia. It's called Little Washington, the Inn at Little Washington. And they are...
I think I saw that.
Did you see this one?
Yeah,
I've got the picture here of the...
kind of like out the sticks somewhere.
Well, no, this is the picture of what you'd be dining with.
Oh, with the mannequins, yeah.
With the mannequins. What's that all... You saw this, huh? I hadn't heard about this.
Yeah, the guy, the owner, just trying to make it seem more realistic. I personally think it would seem kind of stupid.
Oh, well, yeah. Does it seem stupid or does it seem creepy? I mean, which?
Well, either way.
Yeah.
But
would that make you more or less comfortable in your dining experience?
I don't think it would affect it either way, other than unless, whoever was with you was expecting a lot of conversation. Because I think most of the time I'd be sitting there going, are you kidding me? But it seems to be working for him, so.
I kind of think it's interesting. This is the picture from it. And if you look over there on the right-hand side, you don't need to turn around and look. There's a dude who looks like he's proposing to a lady.
They've got all kinds of little situations set up in there.
Do they really?
Yeah.
See that you've got... it's just very strange.
Yeah, they fill the wine glasses up. And
they'll fill the wine glasses of the mannequins?
Yeah.
Boy, I just don't know.
Yeah, like each evening before, supper. Champagne. They'll come around and refill them a little bit. I'm serious, man.
Like so that the bubbles will be moving or something? Is that right?
Sure.
Now, are they piping in sound too then for the diners? Ambient noise. I mean, that's always a...
Well, I would think so, but I don't know what it would be. A lot of...
Clinks and...
1800s stuff, but...
Actually, you look at those people, they are dressed for that's like turn of the 20th century dress on some of those people. Although that dude's wearing a seersucker suit, and I wore a seersucker jacket on the show about a week ago. But
where did that name come from?
I associate it with. I think the design was made in like the Carolinas, and I don't know where the name came from, but I've always associated the suit, the fashion, with that kind of area, and I'm thinking it must be a tree or something in the Carolinas. No, I have no idea. You have an idea for that?
No, I have no idea. That's why I asked you. I was thinking I would have come up with something different.
Well, maybe they used to call your gut or something your sear, or maybe that's what you see, and they're sucking it in. That doesn't make sense at all. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
That's scratching right there.
I'm trying to come up with something why you would call it a seersucker. I don't know. I tell you what, that I do kind of want to. Well, you see, the guy that was wearing the seersucker was also wearing the skimmer. Now I can kind of understand where they came up with the name for the hat, the skimmer.
Sure.
Because you would skim that thing along. But yeah, I'm like you. I don't know. That's one thing I do miss about the restaurants is I love the ambient noise. I kind of like listening. I'm the bad person. I like listening in that. I've developed a skill to be able to listen at other tables too. In addition to mine, hopefully. So I don't get hit by a plate.
Well, nobody's having a problem hearing you, I can tell you that.
That's why I like I figure if they can hear me, I ought to be able to hear them, Zach. Don't you think? Then that turnabout's fair play, isn't it?
Did I ever tell you how much time we got?
I got time for one more break. Then you want to tell me about something? You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I got a little story here.
I'll tell you what, let's do. We're going to take a little break, and then it'll be Zach Steele story time here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You're watching here on Wabash Catch TV. We do appreciate it. Back right after this. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard to find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Here with Zach Steele from over there at WNOI 99.3 Clay County Country, and we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. You had something in. You were going to, I think, tell a story. Something about how loud I am. I'm not sure about that.
No, it wasn't going to be about you.
Good. Good. Probably my brother, then, who's louder than me. People don't believe that.
There were no Dickeys involved in this at all.
Thank heavens. What you got?
The evening I had dinner back-to-back with Maya Angelou.
You had dinner with Maya Angelou?
Well, not with her, but I'm at this table, she's at that table, we're back-to-back.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So this is like we were talking about the ambient noise and me listening at other tables. You are back, she's at the other table behind you facing the other way.
Right.
Okay.
Nice restaurant.
Yeah?
Well, them 3 stars.
How about that?
And I eat until I'm full.
Yeah.
It's nice lobster pasta thingy.
Okay.
We got done, or I got done. My good old Southern Illinois kicked in.
Oh, no. This is a poet laureate of the United States.
Right.
Was she poet laureate at that time, I guess?
I think so. She had just done, was it Bill Clinton's?
Yeah.
Inauguration?
Yeah. I think she did them both.
But, anywho, she eats supper too, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Probably puts her pants on 2 legs at a time.
Jumps up in them.
Sure.
I thought that was 1 leg. Well, anyhow. I finished my meal.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I kind of forget where I am.
This is the Southern Illinois kicking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lean back in my chair and proclaim,
oh no,
hooey, I'm stuffed.
Purposely mispronouncing stuffed.
Well, she kind of turns her head toward me and she says, well, I am getting rather full too.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I said, well, rather full ain't going to catch it. You got to get to stuffing. And she had a little chuckle, went back to her meal. And
have you read her poetry since?
That was
your contribution to
visit with Maya Angelou.
That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I was wondering though. I'm wondering if after you have after she has seen the potential new pronunciation of stuff it, if she employed that into maybe some of her poetry.
I seriously doubt it. And I haven't checked. Yeah. Hoo-wee. I'm stuffed.
That's pretty cool. What was what was Maya drinking? Wine, I guess.
Oh, I don't know.
That's good. That sounds like pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Brushes with greatness. Is that see? I don't think I've ever had a brush with a poet laureate. I'm the only brush with some kind of famous poet would be sitting at the same restaurant as one does with 2 tables over from John Cougar Mellencamp. And that's as close as I can get to having dinner with Maya Angelou. Those are two different levels of.
Ran into John.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
He's a nice fella, seems like.
In the lobby of a hotel in Peoria.
Really? I'm guessing. I'm guessing the
French one.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. What the
old
Pear Marquette. Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sunday morning, reasonably early. I guess he was in town for a show that Saturday night.
Okay.
I don't think he was just passing through. But usual amount of pleasantries.
Sure.
I didn't realize how short he is.
He's not a tall guy.
No.
Was he? Did he have one of his? He's had like 2 or 3 different wives. Did he have the model with him?
Oh, he was all by his lonesome.
Whenever we saw him enjoying a meal in the Steak and Shake in Bloomington, Indiana, there were two parties in the restaurant. My party of 4 getting ready to go to the Indiana-Illinois basketball game, and his party of 2 also getting ready to go to the Indiana-Illinois basketball game. And we didn't interact with them because I just didn't really feel like
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I had people at my table say, Bruce, why don't you go talk to him? It's John Cougar. Go talk to Mr. Cougar. I said, I like him, but I don't like him enough to. I'd feel bad about. I don't like him enough to ruin his meal.
Yeah, he's eating supper, man.
I don't want to do that.
You want somebody to come up to you and do that?
And then there's somebody there with him. At that time they weren't married, but he's there with this very attractive young, tall blonde.
Of course, trophy wife.
Yeah, gorgeous gal. And yeah, I just didn't want to bother.
You don't get gals like that unless you got lots of money.
I presume that they pursued each other through because they're both very talented. I mean, she had.
Oh yeah,
I think she was a painter.
Big romance went way back.
Yeah, I'm certain it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's nice of you and Maya to enjoy each other's company like that. What was the restaurant? Do you remember?
Yes.
Was that in Chicago?
St. Louis.
Which one?
That would be Tony's.
That was in Tony's.
Yes.
Tables in Tony's are pretty close together. You are basically having dinner with the other group, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll bet you. I'm glad you got stuffed at Tony's. Usually the portions aren't all that.
Well, this is a big old bowl full.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. Anything else going on in the world of the radio that you'd like to talk about? Still got Dave coming on every Friday morning?
Yeah. It's not the most uplifting show the last few weeks.
I suspect not.
And I'm sure this week will be just as bad because
Nashville's had kind of a rough week, haven't they?
Yeah.
The Ryman hasn't been hassled yet, has it?
Yes.
Oh, has it? Oh, well.
Yeah.
If you want,
what do they do? What's the first thing they do?
Break a window.
Yep.
Oh, well.
All those stained glass windows.
Oh, gosh, I didn't hate to hear that. Find out more about that on Friday morning at 8:25 on 99.3 WNOI. Zach, thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here, man.
Have a great day. Folks, have a great day. We'll see y'all real soon.